23 hours later and we are in Singapore. Never have I flown that much. I think I have lockjaw from flying so much. You slept a lot, dude.
I did.
I had to stay up to make sure someone was protecting all of our treasure.
We took a shower and we like laid in bed just to check on some work things. Like just literally sat down and we knocked out until today, which is the next day. So
What's up, everybody? I'm on the balcony of our hotel in Singapore. When we came from the airport, it was a lot easier. There was a train that left from the airport, took about 15 minutes and went right to the block before our hotel. And so we only had to wheel our luggage a short distance. Now we're here. The time change has thrown us off. For some reason, the boarding pass said we were going to arrive on the 13th, but we got here on the 14th. So we're a little off and out of whack, but we're going to figure things out. This hotel is actually pretty nice. We're on the 18th floor, and I get vertigo every time I look over the cliff. So I'm going to record the view right now for you so you can see it, and then we'll get on with the day. So we're walking through Haji Lane. There's really cool signs everywhere that say I am ... And what it basically is meant to do is to empower you. So the language that you're speaking, when you use those words before it, it's meant to represent the name of God or the almighty power. And so they have little reminders all over this street that they are connected to this almighty power, that this one God force of the world. So it's kind of interesting. The transportation here is awesome. We took a train from the airport to here. We're now going to take another train for a few minutes to get to the next place. Everything is so close in relation to everything else because the place is pretty small. You know, Singapore is not a very huge country to visit, so if you don't mind walking, it's very easy to get around.
we are officially on Bugis Street. I don't think that's how you say it. How do you say it?
Bugis Junction.
The Bugis Junction.
So we found the Starbucks, DC Heroes Mall. There's a McDonald's back there too. I don't really see anything that's too different. There's a lot of variety in food. We're on our way right now to Little India, and then we're gonna go to Little China. We passed the Indonesian quarter, Bali something it was called, Islamic quarter. So a lot of variety, a lot of cool things that you can actually do there. Right in the train. We're here in Little India at the most famous wall because everybody's trying to take a picture. No, it looks cool though. It's got some pretty cool colors. So we're just in line behind these folks here. We're gonna take our own little picture next. Question for you. Do you or do you not enjoy the humidity? I'm not used to it. We're from California. It's very hot sometimes, but definitely not humid. And my backpack is just like covered in sweat. I feel sticky. But I would say that's probably not a bad thing at all compared to what could be going wrong. So, also, interesting fact about this place, or facts. No chewing gum allowed. For those who travel with drugs, death penalty. And there was one more thing. Oh, they drive on the other side of the road too, so that's kind of cool. Starting to get hungry. Sweating like a beast. haven't had a chance to work out anywhere. The gym at our hotel only has cardio machines, so I'm gonna get some dips in and some pull-ups in, because there's no excuse, you know?
I like how he's doing him with the backpack.
Hey guys, so you just saw me get a workout in. That was really cool though. We found a park and an outdoor gym right here in the middle of the housing area. So just goes to show you that no matter where you are in the world, how busy you are, you can always find a few minutes to exercise, because your body and your energy levels being at peak performance is what really helps you. We're gonna leave Little India. It's kind of funny because we're both vlogging now. Katya is going to be starting her own channel, so if you're into makeup, fashion, fitness, just anything lifestyle, she's going to be documenting stuff from her eyes. I don't know if you caught my finger, but I slammed it in the door. It's been purple for like 2 weeks. Careful, babe. We almost got hit by a car right now. That's what happens when you're a blogger. Anyway, we're leaving Little India and we are about to head to Little China. Is it Little China or Chinatown? Chinatown?
Yeah.
I don't know why I just called it Little China. We're about to leave and go to Chinatown. It's not too far from here, so we're gonna take the train, a couple minutes. It was about a 2-minute train ride. And we're gonna check in with you once we get there. All right, so we're here in Chinatown, found the 7-Eleven. Got myself some electrolytes. We're about to walk around and see what we can do here in Chinatown. Hopefully eat, because especially after that little workout, I'm feeling really hungry. Just a little bit dizzy. Katya's thirsty.
Oh,
what's that one?
So good.
Kiwi and green apple lime. Woo! Hold on, can you give me the change right now? Thank you. Oh, try this one, babe. It's seriously so good.
Wow.
So we're gonna go check out Chinatown and drink our drinks and see what's going on. Looks pretty cool though. Trying the kiwi juice now. Always opt for kiwis. If you have the choice, pick kiwis. They're one of the most healthiest things you can eat. They're filled with fiber and enzymes. This is what we need, the motorized scooter. Shh, no, don't get too close. Hi there. Adorable. All kinds of little shops, places to buy souvenirs, food. There's a lot to do here. I'm looking for something that's not too far off from what I usually eat, because I can't really track my calories here. So I want to eat foods that I'm used to eating, so I can kind of, you know, rough range eyeball exactly what they have. All right, so we're gonna leave Chinatown. As you can see, Katya, she's heading towards the city. So we're gonna go check out these buildings, go see the rest of the city. Love it here. Besides the humidity, I mean, everything else is great. It feels just like we're in America for the most part. I mean, obviously there's a lot more culturally diverse things around us, but the money's relatively the same. People speak English, it's very simple. It's not a bad place to travel at all. If you can put up with the humidity for a little bit, there's a lot to see. A lot of old and new, if that makes sense. So traditional culture and some of the new stuff. We actually saw a sign that said Hipsters Haven. Update, we're about halfway there. I lost Katya, she went that way somewhere. As you can see behind me though, there's a lot of really cool tall buildings. This is just a block away from where we just were, so. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to scratch that plan. We're not gonna be walking to those buildings. We're gonna go back to our hotel. Regroup, use the Wi-Fi, and figure out what we wanna do next. It's just us on the bus. She said, "Who needs food when you have couture?" Katia was like, oh my gosh, shoes.
Not because it's a unicorn, but
I almost lost my phone. Maybe if I yell, you can hear me over this thing. I almost lost my phone.